Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to another episode, excuse me, another episode of Let's Play Siralim Ultimate. Last episode was a great one. We found 4 cards and we found 1 skin and a good amount of nether stones as well, which we crushed into some piety. We put in some more points into the reliquary. We leveled up another one of these things all the way to 100. I think the next thing I'll do is stat increase, and then I'll be at a bit of a loss because none of these other 4 are that important to our build. However, eventually we will be shifting to other builds, so I think what I might do is I might just put points into everything. It doesn't seem like the points we put changed anything dramatically for our build, even though theoretically the things that we bought are useful for us. So maybe it's not going to be that much of a, maybe it's not even going to make that much of a difference, but I think spreading it out evenly is probably the long-term best way to do it. Alright. With all that said, it's time to go into a random realm. But before we go into a random realm, let's take a look at our Rune of Prophecies. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't think there's a single gambling objective in this entire Rune of Prophecies. I'm not sure if I've ever seen that, or if I have. It doesn't happen often. Usually there's multiple objectives to spend tickets, gambling, slot machines, scratch cards, that kind of thing. There isn't a single one. Wow. Interesting. But I guess technically that's possible. It just seems like it's an uncommon occurrence. Anyway, let's just jump into a random realm. And let's see how we do. We'll have a boss fight in the very next realm, so that'll be fun. And what do we got in this round? Oh no, they're fused with Nephilim. Yeah, you know what that means. That means Nephilim shield bearers. Ugh. Well, weirdly enough, we do have a macro for this, which I made ages ago. The SAO killer, which is just the I mean, it's for my let me do Clayman and Rabbit Dementia for my Mimic. That'll make this a little bit easier, I think. SAO stands for Stand as One. So let's see if... oh, but fuck off. They're also... Is it inhabited by whites, or are they just I don't think it's inhabited by whites. I think this is just one group of whites that we had the misfortune of having to fight. Oh god, he's coming. He's trying to come back, isn't he? Yep. Well, fuck off, dude. Let's set him on fire and then kill him. Alright. See, the problem is gonna arise if there's ever a party with multiple shield bearers in it. See, and even playing it properly, sometimes they just... well, I guess these are giants as well, so they have that going for them. Not a huge fan of this realm, if I'm being honest with you guys. Yeah, okay, this one went okay. Maybe maybe I will do a little bit of a candle summoning in this realm. I won't go too crazy. Oh god. It's fine. Ooh, that's another favor rank. Oh boy, no shield bearers in this party. So I just do this action, I guess. And the other thing with the SAO killer is that it's not a Rabid Dementia, it's a regular attack, so it's losing the that damage bonus. But it's still worth doing just to get rid of those shield bearers, because they really are a nuisance. These guys are going to become immune, and then it'll tell me, oh, you got, well, oh no, they died? Oh no, but one of them's going to resurrect. They're not? Oh. I could have sworn Soul Flares had a resurrection thing. Suicide Pact, Suicide, Hubbub, Group Therapy, One Mind. Alright, I guess they don't have a resurrection thing. Maybe I'm thinking about something else. Alright, let's answer some Riddle Dwarf questions. Dragon Spirit. Okay, my guess is gonna be nature, but there's a good chance that it's sorcery. Probably not life or death. Dragon Spirit is a sorcery class. Alright, I would have gotten that wrong. I guess that makes sense. I guess if it's a nature type creature, it should be based on a real animal or like a real thing. Like the Ents are based on trees, and you know the stags are based on stags, right? Anyway, let's fight Sunison. I don't even know how you'd pronounce that name. The Unguided Master. The Unguided are adaptive creatures who manipulate the elements to their benefit. No matter what you throw at me, my Unguided will be able to handle it and show you how it's done. Okay. Alright, so what are we even doing? Let's start out with a bit of this. They stupidly do have a shield bearer in their party, which is really annoying. Let's do a bit of a Archangel Blessing. That's annoying, because they took a bunch of 0 damage hits and they're gonna become fucking immune. Likewise for the Ebony Ent's turn. Fuck. You know, just do Clayman again. Now, the Dreadwhite is gonna be the one to save the day, I think. There we go. Our 7th victory against those guys. Do I even want to summon anybody? Tell you what. Do we need to fight life creatures? Yes, we do. So I'll just start getting some beacons on the field and we'll just see what happens. How is this fight gonna go? So potentially it could be okay. Let's get some more beacons then. Oh no. What the fuck is going... They've got... This is exactly what I was worried about. They've got 2 shield bearers. Fuck these guys, man. I should not have... I made a huge mistake. Should not have summoned anybody. I've just made this realm really bad for myself. Oh no! Oh, fuck off, dude. Of course, now that they baited me into doing this, of course, every single party we fight is gonna have multiple shield bearers. Of course, that's how it's gonna go down. Oh my god, man. This is gonna be fucking awful. You know what would lessen the sting of this? Oh god. What would lessen... Stop, dude. What would lessen the sting is if one of them gave me the card, you know? I don't think it's much to ask for. Are you serious? Every single one we've fought has had a shield bearer, and 3 out of the 4 have had 2 shield bearers. Fuck these guys, man. Oh my god. Yeah. I fucked up. I fucked up badly. I fucked up real bad. Oh, these guys are fine. Oh my god, please stop. Please stop. Oh god. Oh, easy. Easy. Just do this. You know it's a bad time when you're having to manually target enemies. Manually target the trash mobs you're fighting. Come on. Let's do a bit of this action. Kill these dudes. Oh god, there's so many. There's so many of them, and I have no one to blame but myself. I should have just not summoned any of them. Because ultimately it's just wasting our time, is what it's doing. Let me also check something. Make sure that we have all of our... we don't have the Heart of... Hang on a second. Who was Autumn? Was he the... Hang on. Who was Autumn? Oh god, where is this? I'm glad I saw this. Vulcanar Great Pandemonium. We went to the Great Pandemonium. Did I just not buy the heart? Could have sworn. Evidently, I didn't do that. Okay, so we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to do that. I guess we're gonna. Oh my god! Just killed that dude. There we go. It's just the worst, man. Shield bearers. One of the banes of my existence in this game, to be sure. Not as bad as Vortexes. I'll grant you that, but definitely at least in the top 10 in terms of most irritating creatures to be up against. Oh god, there's still so many of them left. Come on. Guys, please stop. Please stop. Alright, with this action. No card either. That's the real tragedy in all this. And luckily these guys didn't have any in their party. Ooh, I nearly missed that civilian because he was blending in with the environment. He gave us a bit of loot. Alright. These guys luckily went down pretty quickly. Alright. 4 enemies. We can get through 4 enemies. It'll be fine. Hearty enemies. God, if there's a shield bearer in that collection of hearty enemies, that's gonna be such a tragedy. Alright, at least these guys went down. So we'll kill these. Oh, double shield bearer party. Are you serious right now? Are you seriously, are you serious right now? Okay, just... There we go. Hopefully this is gonna finish them. There we go. God, yeah. Wasn't one of my smarter moves summoning people to fight end up really do triple shield bearer party? Are you actually serious right now? Okay. I deserve this. I brought this on myself. Nobody to blame but myself. And let this be a lesson to you. Just don't... If your enemies are fused with Nephilim, or indeed if your enemies are Nephilim, just don't summon more of them than the bare minimum you need to fight to get through the realm, because... Fuck off, yeah, okay. Because it'll end badly for you. Oh my god. Can we even kill this motherfucker? There we go. Oh, whatever, man. Whatever. I'm gonna take one more turn. That's fine. That's fine. I'll gladly take one more turn to wipe you guys out. And all right, we're done. I'm not summoning anybody else. Let's just take a quick look around, make sure we're not... Well, there's one more realm object that we haven't interacted with, which we should definitely... We should at least do that. And then we'll be moving on to the next realm. Okay, luckily, no shield bearer in the final fight. I get a nice bit of favor. Alright, now, head home, hand in our project, start a new project, and hopefully we don't have any more stupid enemy fusions for the rest of this episode. Right. Pilgrimage. I believe 56 is the lowest, so yeah, anybody who's at 56 is gonna get a pilgrimage. $413 is damn good. We're gonna take this bonus into the Arachnid Nest. And let's do it. Alright. We're nearly... Maybe not nearly, but not that far from favor rank 140. with the Regalis. That's crazy. That is really crazy. Oh, you know what? We'll do it next round, but we need to buy the Heart of Autumn. Did I just never... Did I not go to Great Pandemonium, or did I just go there and I forgot to buy the... Man, who even knows? Oh, enemies are resistant to debuffs? That kind of sucks. Hopefully they aren't going to be doing any spellcasting shenanigans. They're fused with Plague Doctors. Shouldn't be too bad. I'm tempted to just go after the nether boss early. Get nice. Actually, no. Let's wait. Let's see if... I don't think we're going to be able to reach another favor rank. Not unless we get that nether encounter with the, with the whole bunch of candles in it. Let's see if maybe somehow we can get another favor rank before we fight the nether boss. Just to get a maybe slightly higher loot bonus for that. That's probably not gonna happen. We're not gonna get like 1500 favor. Clamorous Cockatrice, I think, is Chaos, right? Yeah. Alright, there's the candle. Treasure Golem, alright. I'm into that. I'm also into getting some beacons on the field. Another 75. We're past 6,000. So another 1450 will do it. One punch was all that Mimic could take. Kill these dudes. Oh. Bit of a Benny Hill situation with this treasure golem running around, but I think we were able to corner him pretty nicely there. And we get nothing special from the treasure golem loot. That's very sad. But I'm sure we'll recover. Luckily, enemies aren't resurrecting again in this realm, which is a bit of a relief. I mean, I say that and immediately fight a haunted golem in the next fight, but you know what? At least generally enemies aren't resurrecting. Right, here's how we'll do this. Because these Gorgons have a tendency to avoid your attacks and spells, let's try and wipe them out with indirect damage. Oof. That is a scary amount of health. Easy. That's annoying. I have no idea what's happening in this battle. Do we have arena combat to do? No, okay, that's good. Build some more beacons. We made it up to 6,100. We're gonna get another 75 out of this. We're not gonna get anywhere close to the next favor rank. So yeah, I should have given up on that pipe dream ages ago. Oh, nothing there. And do this. Do a bit of this. And kill these guys. God, there's a lot. There's a lot in this realm. But at least it's a fairly gentle gentle realm in terms of the enemies and the realm properties. Right. Okay. You guys. You guys. Kill these dudes. And nothing there. 6 more enemies. We'll kill most of them. Not too hung up on killing every single last enemy, unless some of them are nemesis creatures, which they could be. So at this point, I'm inclined to find the boss. Didn't we find the boss somewhere? Like, close? Yeah, the boss was in that weird little nook. Can we get that? From here? Yes, we can. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll have to fight you. And now let's go and fight the boss, Vitya. She growls at you fiercely. She or it? I'm not sure. Like, it seemed like a feminine name, but it maybe this creature doesn't belong to any particular gender. You know what? Yeah, let's try and use the same tactics that we did with the master. Oh, don't do that. Try to just do a bit of this, and then you do a bit of this. What's happening? Oh right, you kill her, or like you kill the boss's friends, and then they just cast a bunch of spells. And eventually the spells don't even do anything, because I think because they've cast too many spells this turn. Let's actually look at the yeah, look at all these spells that they cast. Magic barrier, magic barrier. Is there gonna be any notification that, oh, you've cast too many spells this turn? Because surely, yeah. White Star Gemling has already cast too many times this turn. Stillfire Gemling has already cast too many times this turn. Dread White has been damaged too many times this turn. We weren't even really taking damage, but I guess this time we are the beneficiary of the same annoying thing that the Nephilim shield bearers are always doing. And hey, look, here's something for us to destroy. $248 rarity is pretty decent. Oh hey, this is nice. Our first card for the episode is a Dungeon Shade card, and we even get a partial bonus, and a pretty damn good partial bonus. A nice damage, conditional damage reduction. If you're invisible, you take less damage, but we have pretty easy ways to put buffs on ourselves with, you know, just Archangel's Blessing. And eventually, if you're looking for some specific buff, Archangel's Blessing will give it to you eventually. Obviously, if you really need some specific buff, then you might as well just have a spell in your arsenal giving you that specific buff, rather than hoping that Archangel's Blessing is gonna, you know, just have a lucky roll and give you exactly what you want. For us, we generally don't need specific buffs other than occasionally arcane. And even then, that's more of a convenience thing and not a, like, we need this or we're gonna lose kind of thing. So, generally we're just happy with the position that we're in. Right. Things are slowing down again. Hopefully Windows isn't doing more shenanigans. This time, it's much earlier in the day. It's 7:30 p.m. So surely Windows hasn't picked 7:30 in the early evening as a time that it thinks, oh, he must be asleep right now. Yep. Although that is exactly the kind of thing Windows probably would do, just to mess with you. Sorry, I went quiet because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, have I... Like, am I gaslighting myself? Like, did I change my... You know how, like, there's a setting, right? Like a Windows update setting where... let me open this. Like Windows update. The active hours thing, right? Like, check for updates. Is that a... Am I... Yeah, active hours. It is a thing. So what are my active hours? 7 a.m. to 1 a.m. So the entire day all the way to past midnight. But it only says we won't restart during active hours. It doesn't... Alright, it doesn't promise that it won't run some other program in the background that'll pretty much... reduce what you're doing to a standstill. It only promises that it won't restart. Right, okay. Now I get it. Suddenly it all makes... Oh god. It all makes sense. The reason I said oh god is because I thought I was done, but I looked around like I was literally by the exit, but then I looked around and then there's that one little dead end that might potentially, possibly have a treasure chest at the end. And it would be remiss of me to not check and look. Okay, yeah. Nothing there. Nothing else in the rest of the realm, so we're just gonna head home. I'm not gonna bother hunting down every single enemy. I'm just gonna... I'll kill the two enemies that are just below us. And then we'll head to Great Pandemonium. And we're gonna buy this material from Vulcanar. And luckily I caught that early enough so that we didn't lose any time. We need to be more on top of this, buying the materials as soon as I get the chance. $379 is good enough to take into Great Pandemonium. Yeah, I guess I just, I guess I just never bought it. Heart of Autumn. And you also have some decorations. Yeah, we'll do the final round of buying decorations once we've... You know what I'll do is... the next time we fight, or the next time we go to the Arachnid Nest, I'll take a screenshot of how many decorations we've unlocked specifically for Meraxis. And we've taken her past level 100. And so I'll use that as a rough guide for how many decorations the other gods have. Because gods typically have different kinds of decorations. There's thrones, then there's tributes, floor tiles, big rug, small rug, like big rug or long rug rather, the floor, you know, the wall, the music, some plants, some paintings. I think the number of decorations is the same, and they all unlock at specific intervals. It's possible that you keep unlocking more of them all the way up to level 100, but I'm willing to bet that prior to level 100 you will have unlocked the final decoration. Let's kill the... Ooh, this is going to be our 10th victory against the Cerberus Master. This guy who's still trying to figure out what the plural is. Extra frickin' traits. I did not even realize that. Alright. Cerberus Mastery is now 10, and we're gonna get something for this. We can now transmogrify to look like any creature from the Cerberus race. Good job to us. Let's also fix our macro. BSA, BSM. Alright. Yeah, and that's our 10th victory for the Cerberuses. We're done. Anytime we hit the 10th victory with any of these masters, we are done getting achievements for them. However, you can still keep on getting mastery all the way up to level 50, I believe. Beyond level 50, I'm not sure what happens. We'll actually find out not long from now, because we'll be hitting level 50 with the masters in the Arachnid Nest. Not too long from now, and then we'll see, like, does it go to 51, or beyond level 50, does it only give you, like, loot and, you know, the master sigils? Blessed. These guys could be annoying. Hello, this is an interesting netherstone. 51% damage reduction makes it an interesting thing, though. We might hold on to this. Actually, that depends. Is Spell Leak really annoying? thing. Enemies' ethereal spell gems are sealed. So, okay, it doesn't do anything bad. I'm gonna lock this. Because that's a good amount of damage reduction. Look at the other, what was the other one that we locked purely for the sake of... I mean, this one was 73% damage reduction. That's hard to beat. But this is 50% DR, and then it gives a few other things as well. So, you know, I'm gonna call that a decent enough netherstone that I'm gonna hold on to it. Like, we don't really need any more damage reduction in our build, but when we start making other builds, some of them, it's possible, some of them might need a bit of a... Oh, sorry. Might need a bit of extra, extra help. Obviously, this damage reduction will only apply to the specific creature that has the artifact equipped with the with that specific netherstone socketed into it. But you know, that's still a lot of damage reduction, and sometimes all you really need to do is keep one creature alive, and that one creature can do the job and make sure that you win. Right. How are we for time? That's the other question. We are at 41 minutes. Alright. Let's go up and around. Grab this. Alright. And we can hand in our assassination. Lovely. Alright, let's do a bit of that. Kill these dudes. And we should be getting close to another false god fight, right? Or am I way off? I might be way off. Right, kill you. God, man. Life would be so much more difficult if we hadn't put together that macro to help us dispel enemy traits. There'd be so much other, like, random nonsense we'd have to deal with. Especially because, not least of which, is that they'd occasionally have... Fuck off, dude. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? And this is why extra traits fucking suck. Because I think one of them shuffled the timeline, and then somebody else blinded my creatures. As much as I love that we have a macro to deal with extra traits, it's not going to do anything for extra traits that cause stuff to happen at the start of battle. What I do like, though, is the fact that we just found the Lapet Beacon card, and now we have another partial bonus. Artifacts' strength properties are more powerful. Whatever that means, I am just going to assume that it's good. And now, there's no reason for us to not just leave. Fighting one final foe. That's our second card for the episode. So, pretty decent showing, all things considered. even though we still have some time left. So another assassination. What were we on? Troll arsonist? Yeah, why not? Let's roll ourselves a nice, nice juicy bonus. 370 is acceptable. And where's our bounty at? 1423. We are 1422. So next floor is going to be the false god fight. Sounds good to me. I think we're fighting Caliban. Yeah. So because he's going to resurrect 3 times, I'm going to be a little bit careful about what fuck off, dude. Oh my god, man. Tremors are just fucking awful. Oh my god. Are you... Fuck these pieces of garbage. Man, okay, whatever. Sure, I've gotta take a picture of this because I've gotta. I'll have to get rid of that later on. Oh man, this is gonna be such a bad round, and I forgot to change my macro. Ugh. Oh my god, okay. Let's not completely fall apart. Fuck off, dude. Here's like a buried treasure, a map for some buried treasure. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not summoning anybody in this round because it's a garbage realm. Okay, let's shape up. We can handle this realm. We can handle this. There's only 7 enemies. Oh god. Luckily, they had a Malice Harpy in their party. Oh god, come on. Oh, okay. Hello! Our 3rd card for the episode. This definitely does lift my mood. Troll Arsonist. Another partial bonus. More speed while provoking. Sure, I'll take it. Shaping up to be another very good episode for finding cards. The only blemish on this episode is the annoying enemies that we've come across. The annoying enemy fusions, I should say. The Nephilim fusion earlier on, and then the Tremor fusion. Fuck off, dude. The Tremor fusion in this realm. But the loot has been top-notch. Now, what would make this episode perfect is if we also found a skin. But of course, skins seem to be exceedingly rare. Compared to cards, anyway. Mainly because you can only find them from the creatures. There are certain skins that you can find in other ways. Like I think we want pink and green. Red and green? Granite, nah. Oh, we'll get a treasure golem, right? But yeah, some of the skins, like I think the God Spawn skins, and maybe a few others you could find in random loot. But most of the skins you can only find from specific creatures. You know, most of these fights haven't actually gone that badly. Like, we've been killing them eventually. So you know what? I am gonna go ahead and summon some Luna beacons. After an enemy sorcery creature casts a spell, that spell gem is whatever. I'm not too worried about that. Alright, so we got some beacons on the field. Oh my god, please. Oh, don't let this be another situation like the shield bearers, where one fight went well, and then that tricked me into summoning a bunch of them, and then the rest of them are gonna be garbage. Because if that does end up being the case, well then I'll just look pretty foolish, won't I? Fuck. Oh no. What have I done? Like, we're still being carried by the fact that somehow our Rift Dancer is quick enough to be ahead of... Oh god, oh no! 3 in a row. Oh god, why did I do this? Why did I... Oh my god. What is happening? What? Look at how long it took for us to finally... Oh my god. Okay. I shouldn't have summoned anybody. I shouldn't have done this. What? What? Why would I do... Oh... Okay. Yeah, now I have nobody to blame but myself. I am unironically my own worst enemy in this game. Jesus, okay. And some of them are like weirdly tanky as well. So, okay. So, oh my god, are you serious? Okay. Let's try and get our head back in the game. 12 enemies. Oh no, I don't even want to fight. I don't want to fight any of them. Oh no, what? Come on. Are you fucking serious right now, man? Oh, fuck off, dude. Please. 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 Thank you. Oh no. Nobody to blame but myself. But... And here's the thing, I even had fights at the start of this round that went pretty badly. It's not like I didn't have proof of concept for why this was a bad idea. But then I just had one fight that went well, and I was like, oh, and I just happened to be standing next to the candle. Why would... Well, pink and green is what we want. But pink and red is a close second because it gives us favor. Okay, let's fight you. You are the Phase Warrior Master. Phase Warriors coming from another dimension. Far in the future. Think your medieval creatures can stand up to my army of Phase Warriors? We'll soon find out. Fuck off, dude. Okay, oh no. Well, at least this landed. This is gonna give us our 6th victory against the Phase Warriors. Okay. Should have just I don't even know. Should have just been less stupid. Let's just leave it at that. Maybe one day I'll learn, but realistically probably not. Like the greed of... And here's the thing, even the greed of finding potential cards isn't a good enough answer. Because this is such an inefficient way of doing it. Fuck off, dude. Like, yes, there's a slim chance that one of these guys might drop the card, but the time it's taking to get through all of their nonsense is not worth it. Could have saved my farming for a realm where we're getting through enemies quickly, and then you'll even find more cards that way. So, well, like what is wrong with me? I need help. Clearly, I need help. Whew. Anyway, let's see if we can salvage this realm. We'll have to head home. Fuck off. Fuck off, dude. We'll have to head home before we go to the next realm. I do want to do the next realm. 3 enemies. Ugh, I don't want to fight them. But is there a reason to go? Well, there's a treasure golem, so of course we have to go. Ugh, I don't want to fight these guys. I'll have to fight at least 2 of them, though. At least these guys went down pretty quickly. And you guys are down. Alright, let's take out this treasure golem. We gotta be a little bit careful with how we fight you. But in the end, we were able to take you down pretty handily. And we get nothing for our trouble. Okay. Okay. Where's the exit? The exit is there. You know what? Fine. I'll kill the final enemy. And at least it wasn't awful. Okay, that's done. Now, let's head home. Hand in our project. Then, we'll go to... yeah, it's almost 1 hour. Would have saved so much time if we hadn't summoned all those doofuses. I don't know why I'm calling them doofuses. Like, I'm the doofus in this situation. Anyway, let's just do this. And hopefully, this realm isn't gonna be that bad. $391 is acceptable. Let's take this into the arachnid nest. Ooh, this is a like very hectic starting area. It looks like it's a small realm as well. Hopefully we don't have any issues with the boss spawn glitching out. 8 enemies. Well, more of them will be spawned once we oh my god, what? Why are they... I think pit worms are actually kind of tough as enemies go. We don't want to give him the 10% thing. We'll give him the immune to attack damage. This fight went... Oh, and of course they've got chance to resist damage. Fuck. Alexandra rules over Damarel, and that's our final riddle dwarf thing. Yeah, sure, gain 3 buffs, see if I care. Some loot out of that cocoon. Another netherstone that I'm gonna have to take a picture of. Speaking of taking a picture, there's another picture that I need to take. And this is gonna be the picture of the decorations for sale from Regalis. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have them all on the same page. So the decorations end on this side, so let me just do this quickly. And this page as well. And then next episode probably, when I'm in some other god's realm, I'll compare this list to Regalis, and I'll see, is it the same amount? Loses less stats, alright. I'll see, is it the same amount of decorations? And that'll be like a rough guide. But I'll have to try it with like 3 or 4 different gods, because it might be possible that the number of decorations is just like, it's just different. And that it's not the same for all of them, and that, you know, it's more like just, or like arbitrary, like which god has which amount of decorations. Whatever, dude, just whatever. Have more intelligence, see if I care. Oh my god, are you serious? All the damage reduction is the damage resistance, the damage avoidance is really starting to get to me a little bit. Alright, so we made the false god immune to attacks. Okay. 2 more enemies. Right. Alright. Now there's going to be 3 more enemies. And, gotta make sure that I don't summon anybody at the candle. Not until the false god has been spawned. What? Oh, okay. That explains it. They have a giant in their party, and they seem to be like tanky to begin with, and they have that elite affix. Oh yeah, and they're fused with pitworms, who seem to be just very tanky enemies. At the end of each enemy's turn, this creature decreases their defense, so it's decreasing our defense. God, the combination of the tankiness and the damage avoidance is kind of rough, but we did kill that mimic in the end. One enemy remains and the master as well. And another mimic, alright. Don't mind if I do. Do but this action, and then I think I'll just try and kill you. Alright. Oh, and you summoned a treasure golem, alright. So I guess this realm isn't quite done just yet. Let's quickly take out Batley. I think we might have enough. No, we don't have even close to enough. So if these guys are this tough, it's potentially going to be a scary boss fight. No, not scary, but like scary in terms of how much of our time it might waste. Alright. Surely this is gonna do it. That gives us our 48th victory against these guys. Oh god, where's this final dude? Oh yeah, and the treasure golem. The mysterious portal did spawn correctly. But before we go in, I do want to, oh god, hunt down this treasure golem. Oh god, seriously, dude. Okay, finally we've trapped you. There we go, you're dead. And what do we get out of this? Alright, a trait, Netherstone, Squelch, and Fragmenting Arrow on Provoke. Fragmenting Arrow is a fun spell. I've used it in the arena in one of my builds, and it did some good stuff. I don't know how well it would work like deep in the realms with high instability. But let's see this trait. If you're disarmed, you're also inflicted with scorned or silenced. doesn't really do much for us, you know? It's fine. What else we'll do is, while we're walking to the boss, I'll just summon some beacons. Oh, these guys are very robust. This is a nice realm for farming, but I don't know if I want to farm if they're gonna be this this hard to kill. We can change our macro to the Clayman one, but I want to save some Clayman, some non-ethereal Clayman charges for the boss fight. So after the boss fight, I'll change my macro, and then maybe we will do a bit of farming. God, there's a lot of them in here, aren't they? Aren't there? Maybe I should have waited until after fighting the boss to summon all these guys, because this is gonna... It's gonna take a while to work our way through all of these. And the 8% damage avoidance is pretty bad as well. It's just slowing things down even more. God, this is such a traffic jam. God, just let me through. Once again, only myself to blame, although this one isn't like a horrible situation, it's more just a I'm impatient and I want to fight the boss situation. But I would be doing this farming regardless, so it's not a bad thing, but yeah, the fact that I'm having delays getting to the boss because of all these guys, it's on me and nobody else. Alright, please, just die, thank you. Thank you. Right, let's take out Caliban, the Unredeemed. Alright, so we should just be able to scale out of control and take him out this way. We'll have to occasionally use entangling roots. Was hoping for some nice roots there, but I guess we'll do it like this. I guess we can do feign death. And I guess we can do a bit of a Clayman on you. Let's do, I don't know, Finger of Death on the head. And then the last explosion should hit. Summon all of them. Okay, so clearly we have enough gas in the tank to take this guy out. And once again, the final explosion should hit, and then everybody's gonna resurrect. And one final time for good measure. Yeah, the only thing that could have stopped us is if he stupidly just resisted all our damage. But luckily the game decided not to be that big of a troll. Right. Nothing in chest number 1. Nothing in chest number 2. And our heaping... Well, first of all, our anointment is gonna be... You know what? I'm just gonna take... Just for the memes, I'm gonna take the Pariah anointment. Just so that we can say that we've got like 1 specializations, all of the anointments unlocked for that 1 specialization. Oh hey, alright. We're gonna get 2 nether stones. I'm gonna have to take a picture of this one though, because you don't have damage reduction, so you are fair game to destroy. Alright. And some more reputation, alright. And some more treasure. And now let me just quickly change my macro to the Clayman and Rabbit Dementia. Hello! Oh, okay, this has turned everything around. We are gonna get a skin. I think this is the, I'm pretty sure this is the first skin we're gonna get in this episode. What? What? Oh my god. Okay, I take back everything bad I ever said about the game. I take it all back. Oh my goodness me. It happened again. It happened again. And in our final realm, oh my god. What could possibly top this? The answer is nothing. Nothing could possibly top this. I don't think you can even get more than 1 skin per fight. Maybe you can, maybe it's really unlucky, but I think you'll only get 1, because what happens is it transforms one of the creatures in the enemy party to the new skin that you're about to get. And it, for some reason, I feel like it would be weird if it did that for, you know, more than 1 creature at the same time. But who knows, maybe it is possible. Maybe there's some lunatic out there who's gotten a screenshot of finding 2 skins from the same combat. Okay, so what do we do now? What do we do now? Well, I just summoned another group of beacons. I'm gonna summon 5 more of them because we only summoned 15. And I'm gonna kill those, and we'll see if we can maybe find another card? Another skin? What are we even looking for? We found 4 more cards and 1 more skin in this episode. So it's been, not only has it been another, you know, like perfect episode, because, you know, this was the, well, it just keeps happening. Okay, well, let's summon the next beacon, the Rosy beacon. And, let's take these guys out. What I want to do is, I want to get... I want to kill 20 of these Rosy beacons, which means summoning 15 more of them. Which means killing a lot more of these guys that we've already summoned. Which means... Just we gotta kill a whole bunch of dudes and then summon 15 more rosy beacons. When those 15 rosy beacons are summoned, then I'll go around killing everybody on the map, and I'll keep doing this until I summon one group of 20 that doesn't give me anything. Because so far, we've gotten card drops without killing like 20 enemies. We've just been unreasonably lucky. And I know usually I go off screen when I'm doing farming. That's usually if I've been farming the same thing for a while, or if I expect to farm the same thing for a while, and I don't know how long I'm gonna go. This time, with such stupendous drops, I think it's okay to show a bit more of it. A bit more of it in the actual episode. But man, it happened again. I remember a few episodes ago, I was wondering aloud. I was like, will we ever ever again find what I called the double drop? A card and a skin from the same group of creatures. And the answer to that question is a resounding yes. It happened for the second time in this series, and it feels damn good. It feels damn good. Alright, so now we summon 15 rosy beacons. Now I go around, I kill all remaining 20 enemies on the map. And I don't... If we find another card drop, obviously I'm not going to say no. But there's a good chance that we won't, and at that point we will end the episode. We'll end the episode on this lovely note. Alright. Alright, let's go. Let's take out you guys. And yep, just having a good time. I've gone a bit quiet just because it is the end of the episode. I think I'm still just processing the outstanding good luck that we had. And it happened in sort of phases as well. Because first you get into the fight, one of the enemies transforms, you're like, oh, we're about to get a skin, this is awesome. And then after the fight, you get another surprise. With just, bam, bonus card drop. Is there a better feeling than that in this entire game? The only thing that comes close is the feeling when I ascended the pariah, but that was more of a, like a hard work paying off kind of feeling. In terms of just the feeling of like something awesome just happened, something unexpectedly awesome just happened, I don't think anything beats the double drop. I don't think anything can beat the double drop. I don't think anything ever will beat the double drop. Alright. and 2 cards in this realm as well. In addition to the fact that we got that skin. We have fewer than 400 cards left to find. So for like finding like a chunk of 5 cards, and now I'm talking about like the whole episode. Finding like 5 cards in the whole episode, that's a not insignificant part of the total amount of cards that still need to be found. Because that's more than 1% of all of the remaining cards. That is a lot. Right, so final enemies to be killed, and then we head home, and then we call it good. Well, before we call it good, I'm gonna have to go to the recycler, whatever that object is called. And I'm gonna have to get rid of these nether stones, get a bit of extra piety. And yeah, let's there we go. Oh, no, I don't want to summon more. As tempting as it is, I think we're gonna be happy with our returns, and we're just gonna head home. The other reason I want to head home is I don't want to tempt fate in case the game crashes. The game's in the many hours I've played, I think the game's only crashed like once or twice, and that too on like realm transitions. Or like realm creation rather. I don't think it's ever crashed on me going back home after a realm. But still, you know, you don't want to tempt fate. Like maybe Windows does some garbage and like restarts my computer, or does something else that causes the game to crash through no fault of its own. Alright, so what do we want to do? Let's go after Mindworm. Yeah, let's do Mindworm. And then at some point we'll have to do Saint Althea again, because we haven't... there's one anointment of hers that we want but haven't gotten yet. Right, and before we end, let's crush some nether stones. So 130 gives us 6,000, and now I'm gonna have to consult my phone for the rest of these. There's one that I locked that we're not gonna destroy, but several that we are gonna destroy, including one starting with this one, 309. A twinkling jewel, yes. Next, a polished sphere of rarity 233. And is that it? Nope, there's a glimmering jewel of rarity 214. And is that it? There's the glimmering sphere of rarity 400, but that's the one that I locked because it gave 51% damage reduction. Then there's a polished orb, rarity 248. Get rid of this. And now we're done. Okay. How much does that put us at? Already 280,000. Yeah, this has actually turned out to be a pretty good source of income, which I'm happy about. Okay. So now, let's reflect on what we accomplished this episode. First of all, let's just look at the achievements. We beat the Master of Cerberus's for the 10th time. A lot of these masters were getting very high up. We also beat Vicia for the 8th time, and those are the achievements that we got, only a couple of them. We went deeper into the realms as well. I guess, let me roll a bonus for the next episode. 400 is decent. We'll keep that. We also found a lovely skin. I believe our second beacon skin. So, Silk was the one we had before, and Caterpillar is the one we have now. Looks very different from the rest of its beacon family, but I guess it's the same species, right? Caterpillars turn into butterflies, and so on. It looks pretty cute. I like it. But of course, the highlight was not just finding that skin, but finding that skin and a card in the same drop. And we are now almost done collecting beacon cards. One more and this set will be maxed out, right? And then we'll be working on brownie cards, right? And you know, we'll continue making progress. We are also now at 659 cards out of 1052. So we found 5 in this episode. That's just so good, and not every episode is gonna be this good in terms of loot. So you've gotta savor these moments when they come. And with that, I think, on that lovely, lovely note, I think it's time for me to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode as well. And until then, take care.